What is up, everyone? Welcome to Maroon Talk, the only segment dedicated for anything and everything UP Fighting Maroons. I am FEU batch 2010 from UP Los Baños. And dito naman wala akong kasama ngayon. Bilang busy ang mga kasamahan natin. Enzo's currently taking up his bar exams, so he's naka-lock in mode. So Enzo, tuloy mo lang yan. Amino, kayang-kaya namin. Good luck to you, my man. Yun, ba't ba tayo may episode today? Wait lang. Yeah, wait there. I think this is good. So yeah, I'm here at my new place nga pala. And probably have an episode for this sometime soon. But for now, let's talk about that UST FEU semi-final. The final score was 81-71, with the UST Growling Tigers prevailing over the FEU Tamaraws. If you watch this game, this is pretty much the reason why I would rather face FEU. I mean, for the UP Fighting Maroons, I'd rather have them face the FEU Tamaraws compared to the UST Growling Tigers, because this game proved how deadly, how dangerous this UST team this season is. Intense. For a better perspective, they shot 14 out of 45 from the 3-point line today. Wow. And five of those 3-pointers came from Brent Paraiso. Intense. FEU had 12 3-pointers, so they got to stay in the game late on. But during the first half, it was pretty much an avalanche of UST's offense, since everything was clicking. Right from the start, they were making their shots. The lead ballooned to 15, if I'm not mistaken, in the first quarter. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, they pretty much had control of the whole game. And I think FEU never led, though they got to bring down the lead to, I think it was 10, 11 points, and 8 or 9 in the fourth. The biggest lead was 26 by UST, because they were making their shots once again. It was another crazy game by the Renzo Bandos. Renzo Subido, shout out to Renzo Subido. Zubel represent. Very happy for you. Shout out to my brother as well, Justin Moran, for being Renzo's teammate back in the juniors days for Zubel. I think that was season 74. I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's very nice to see Renzo stepping up for this game. Well, he has been stepping up all of season 82, but he proved his worth once again, being a senior for UST this game. He finished with 14 points, with 4 of 12 from downtown. 4 of 12, you'd see okay lang, kasi it's a UST team, and that's pretty much their calling card this season. And yeah, everyone had the license to shoot. Newly crowned MVP Chabio finished with 25 points, muscling his way through the FEU defense. Also had 11 rebounds, 3 assists. But the most important stat here is his plus-minus, which is hindi pala kita. Yeah, pretty much everyone stepped up for UST. The calls were bad once again. I think both sides were bad, but it leaned on the refs leaned on UST side. The bad calls were pretty evident. Seeing Coach Olsen's reactions from the sidelines, Kita naman na he's very upset, especially in the first half, with Barkley Ebonia getting thrown out, getting ejected from the game right before halftime. So ito yung last game niya sa season na to, and it's just sad to see him go like that. But then yun nga, it's on his part for that ejection, because he should have been mature enough, being a senior, to keep his cool, keep his composure, ganyan, so that he'd be there till the end to support the team, to help his teammates out. Because before he got ejected, he was the best player of the team. He was the best player on FEU side. He was the best scorer no first half, but his emotions got the best of him. So that's what happened nung late second quarter. There were so much unnecessary contact that happened to some of the UST players. That's why, some of the FEU players lost their cool. So yeah, that's what happened. But heading into halftime, let's discuss the quarter scoring first. UST had 26 points after the first quarter. That's high for the UAAP. Itong mga level na to, pwede ng mga pa-NBA, pwede ng pa-PBA na scoring after the first quarter. But they didn't stop there. First quarter, UST had 26, FEU had 16. So yeah, 10-point lead. But the momentum was clearly on UST side during the first half. So second quarter, UST scored another 28 points for the second quarter, while FEU just had 12. Talk about how lucky and how good UST is on offense for this game. Having said that, UST had 54 points heading into halftime. Again, that's another number na pwede ng pang PBA, pang pro level. At this point, as I was watching the game, I could see that FEU didn't really have a rhythm in their offense. Being down early on, syempre mahirap magkabul talaga. Being down early on, it was evident that they couldn't really run the offense that they were running all season. So let's credit to UST's defense as well. Coach Alden and the coaching staff did a great job in scouting the tendencies of the FEU players as well as their plays. So talagang the system of FE was disrupted in the offensive side nila, which didn't really give them a rhythm during all of first half, which reflected to the score. So talagang kitang-kita mo na hirap ang FEU nung first half, as into the point na you could conclude already that USC was gonna go all the way comfortably with this game, just as the first half finished. Then again, it's a do or die game. So second half was not really different ball game, but we saw the fight of FEU na. And for the third quarter, FEU had 28 points, scored 28 points, while UST only had 16. So this was the period na medyo lumalapit na yung FEU ulit. They were making their shots already. They were more aggressive on defense. Ganyan, they were more aggressive on offense. So they somehow had the fighting chance once again for this game. Pero yun. So dito dumikit yung game again. Pero yeah, as I said earlier, they only got to cut the lead to around 9 or 10 points. Then after that, UST would go on a run again. They'd make a big shot, a big three. Then that would kill FEU's momentum into scoring or running, getting back in the game to totally erase UST's lead. Pero wala talaga. UST was just a totally different animal today. Now for the fourth quarter, FEU again outscored UST with 15 points. And UST had 11 points. So second half was FEU's half in terms of scoring, but that was not enough to erase UST's big lead that they established early on. Yeah. This is why I would rather face FEU than UST for the UP Fighting Maroons in the Stepladder. Because again, this is how dangerous UST is. Turnovers. Look at this. UST had 25 turnovers. That's a high number. And FEU just had 15. Given that they had way more turnovers than FEU, they were still able to manage to keep their lead and hold on until the final buzzer sounded. So yeah, that's pretty much amazing. In terms of rebounding, UST out-rebounded FEU 52-41. So that's 11 more possessions for UST compared to FEU, given the rebounding stats. So good. It showed the heart. It showed the determination of how badly UST wanted this game. I'm sure FEU wanted it as well. But yeah, breach of the game. Well, nobody really expected these two teams to make it to the Final Four, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if we counted them in nung Final Four prediction episode natin way early in the season. Pero I'm pretty sure UST was not in it, if I remember correctly. So let's go to the player scoring. Chabio finished with 25 points. Brent Paraiso had 5 3-pointers. He had 18 points. Renzo Subido had 14 points. Renzo Bando had 9. Mark Nonoy, Rookie of the Year, had 6. And 4 rebounds and 7 assists. Wow. Mark Nonoy posting better numbers in his first year in the season. In the UAAP, we have more to see. Zach Wang, 4 points. Ira Batalier, 3 points. CJ Cancelo had 2 points, but he did the intangibles as well, of course. He had 10 rebounds, wow, and 3 assists. So even if he wasn't doing his scoring, sorry, I'm sick. So even if he wasn't doing his scoring, his stats on the offensive, the scoring end, he still was doing the intangibles. Dave Ando, Sherwin Concepcion was scoreless, surprisingly, and Koa Hao. On the other side, Ken Tuffin had 20 points, scoring 5 of 10 from 3-pointers, so that's another high output for him. LJ Gonzalez had 11 with 9 assists. Wow. Hubert Cani had 10 points. Ibonya had 9. Comboy had 8. We were expecting more from Wendell Comboy for this game, since I think he's another graduating player. Cyrus Torres was shut down. Oh, not really. He had 8 points. Pat Chuente was the one who was shut down. He had 5 points, 11 rebounds, and that's it. He was pretty much shut down by Chabio for this game. And another one I saw who's pretty tentative for this game was Royce Alforque. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he's a rookie, right? So it goes to show na he still had some rookie jitters, given that this is an elimination game. So sayang lang, he was the backup for LJ Gonzalez for this game. Well, pretty much siya naman talagang backup, pero parang he didn't really step up for this game, no? So sayang. We know he can do more, so yeah, I guess that's credit to UST's defense, their scouting and all. BNS was scoreless and Stockton was scoreless, but you know, we all know Stockton is really there to be a defensive stopper for the best scorer on the opposite side. Yeah, even now we're down to 3 teams. It's sad to see FEU go. They had an up and down season, but yeah, of course they deserve to be in the Final Four as well. But in a do or die game, you have to do everything correctly because it's win or go home. It's win or go home. You can't sleep on your opponent. If you give up a big lead like that early on, it's gonna be super exhausting, both mentally and physically, to regain that lead. So yeah, that's what happened for this game. Good job to FEU pa rin. Okay, pwede naman yung season nila. This was another team na surprised a lot of people this season. We got to see the sparks of LJ Gonzalez, Cyrus Torres. So their future is definitely still bright for the coming seasons. So they will definitely be another team to watch out for. Okay, so let's move on to the monumental clash on Sunday, November 10, 2019 on UST versus UP. It's gonna be held at the Araneta Coliseum, 4 p.m. UP having a twice to beat advantage, but for me personally, I think that the momentum is on UST side. Ito yung masasabi namin ni Enzo ng previous episodes na kapag may pahinga ka, it's quite may pros and cons yan kasi you have a long layoff, so maninibago ka to get into game shape once again. Pero hopefully the coaching staff is doing their work, the players are doing their work to stay in shape for that big game on Sunday. Siguro naman may sense of urgency ng players. We can't have a bad start because we saw what happened to FEU today when they gave UST a super hot start. And yun din naman nangyari sa atin nung first round against UST. They had a perfect start early on in the first quarter and we never got to recover from that. So we have to avoid that at all costs, and we do that through our defense. Hopefully we come up with a solid game plan on defense first before we think about our offense, because I still believe na defense wins championships, and if we don't do our homework for Sunday, it's really gonna be deadly. Super deadly. Again, this is no more time for excuses, no more time for... It's all business right now. This is the Final Four, this is the semifinals. The boys have to step up and throw all the stats out. We just have to focus on winning as a team, playing for each other, and playing for the school. If they'll be thinking about stats at this stage of the tournament, we won't get anywhere. If yun ang isipin nila, kung sino yung magiging star, ganyan, wala. We have to throw that out of their minds, their mindset. We have to work as a team, because playing as a team will be the only thing that would make us get into the finals. I tweeted earlier na bakit yung backs against the wall na feeling nasa UP side, kasi kailaban natin yung UST, kasi sobrang ganda talaga ng game ng UST kanina. Well, it was a perfect game, pero once again, we saw their potential, we saw their firepower, and if we come out flat on Sunday, then we're gonna be dead. You have to be on our toes, you have to be 100%, you have to have laser sharp focus on Sunday. It's all business from now. Hopefully the players realize that. Hopefully the coaching staff realizes that as well. Yeah. Shout out to our followers as well. Of course, Miss Erica De La Cruz. Tama ba? De La Cruz ba? Pasalamat ka kay Leslie C. Kasi nagbanggit na fan tayo ng Maroon Talk. But yeah, I've been seeing your I've been seeing your tweets din. Yeah, Erica De La Cruz at Labamba 7 Public. Yan. Shout out to you. Of course, to Tita Iska. Of course, sila Christine Alcantara and Carrie. Hopefully see you guys sa games. I heard the tickets are gonna be quite difficult for... What the hell is this? For Sunday, medyo malabo pa, no? So, meron bang nilabas? Meron bang for sale talaga? Kasi wala pang malinaw from Ticketnet since Araneta yung game. So yeah, we need all the support we can get for Sunday. If you're from UP, ko kahit anumang campus yan, go out to Araneta, see you guys there, and wear maroon. Let's go all out for our team, for the UP Fighting Maroons, our beloved UP Fighting Maroons. And yeah, matalo manalo, as long as we give the heart, we cheer our hearts out. We see the players die for the ball, die for the school, play for the school hard. And that's all we ask for. Yeah. Leave a comment down below, tweet us for Enzo, Enzo Musicaire for Enzo, and Fim Moran for me. Let us know with your thoughts on Sunday and the game today. What do you think about UST versus FEU today? And what do you think should we work on for Sunday's game versus UST? game days remaining for this season. So November is gonna be pretty hectic since yung cheer dance will also be there. Yeah, so kung gusto sulitin tong UAAP season na to, I suggest you go out to the games and support our teams. Also, the juniors basketball tournament will also be starting, I think, this week ba or next week. So that's another thing to watch out for. Most of the games for the first round will be held at the Paco Arena. I don't know why. The best venue for this first round is the Blue Eagle Gym na. So, ewan ko kung bakit ganun yung nangyari sa juniors this season. Hopefully, well, siguro because of the SEA Games, yun yan. Pero sana they could find better venues to play at for the juniors kasi kawawa naman sila. I think the NU Bullpups pa rin ang malakas, and I saw a tweet and I forgot the other contender. Of course, Ateneo will always be there. And yeah, pretty much it. Guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please share it. If you can also listen to us on Spotify, search for Maroon Talk. Like us on Facebook, the Maroon Talk page. You can post all our schedules or our thoughts or posts there. Some videos are uploaded there. So yeah, so keep it posted. And please subscribe to my channel, Fem Moran, for more content. The UAAP season is coming to a close already soon. And it's sad because it was super quick this year, having the SEA Games and all. Pero yeah, there's still more to come. And hopefully we make the most out of everything. So if you're a UP fan or whatever school you're from, go out and support your team because they really need it. Having you guys there in the arenas is a very big thing for the players, the athletes. So come out and support. Yeah, this has been Maroon Talk. Maraming po salamat. UP Fight.